Hi, it's me, Silver the Wack. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage. um, hey, homie. Sorry, let me. Yeah, got my coffee over here, and it's already good to drink. You should actually be thankful. This is to my friends, especially because I've noticed when I go to check if my video is working that I make mouth noises. So, me using the phone's camera, microphone is actually pretty good because then you don't have to hear me slurping or uh, have to hear those noises. Though I know that that's probably a me problem because my hearing is too keen, too sharp. And that's the reason why I have to constantly put antibiotic in it. I probably should pause that for a bit because it's not healthy, even if it's just a topical antibiotic. Yeah, but yeah, that's the reason why I have chronic ear infections because I constantly need to have my ears plugged with the headphones, which I have in this little case, which has a very interesting phrase in Italian. Vola solo chi osa farlo. Uh, the only people who fly are those who dare to do so. That's what it means. Uh, Trust me, I'm a professional translation. I am a translation, yes. Bilingual, more like just bilingual. Anyway. Um, I finished my big project. It looks really weird when you put it like this, but it's a cowl. It's a cowl. I made it like not very long, but I made it wide enough to do this. You know when it's extra cold? So it can go over my head like this. See? And this is a type of stitch called seed because as you can see in the viewfinder, look, yeah, you can see it. The the pattern looks like seeds. So yeah, I finished this, and I was so proud of this that I actually went on Facebook and showed it to the nice people who had inspired me and been nice to me when I was having trouble with my found pattern. Let me pause this for a second. But yeah, this took a while, didn't it? I mean, it's quite big, and this stitch isn't exactly the easy. I mean, it's fairly easy, I will say that, but it's not as easy as, for example, garter stitch or stockinette stitch, because with this one you have to do pearls and knits. Basically, you put the working yarn back, and then have to pull it to the front right after, and then you have to go like this and then like this, you know, over and over and over and over. So that's why it takes a while. And now that this is finished, I feel very inspired, and I will try to learn other patterns. Let me pause now. Yeah, I'm back. So yeah, I hadn't abandoned the knitting, because that's actually what I prefer to do as a hobby, because like, yeah, with crochet both hands are also busy, but with knitting it's like you holding the two needles like this, and you have to use both hands simultaneously, even if only the dominant hand is like working. One thing I noticed is that because of all the knitting and crocheting, I had like scraped off some skin from this finger. That's probably normal. And yeah, I just bit it all off. Anyway, as for the crochet uh, adventures, I kept doing the amigurumi, because I think that if I want to try to make a bit of a side penny, I will try to make like keychains and stuff. And yeah, so I made this little guy and this little guy. Yeah, I prefer this one. This is the second one I made actually. I didn't add the little edge border thing on this one, and I actually placed the ice right next to the place where the border connects. But that's not really that noticeable. And the eyes are hot glue gunned in place. They're not, those things that those people have. Like it's that they stick in it, and then there's something you put inside, and then screw it in place. And I'm like, where would I even find that? I'm not sure if the shop where I get my supplies even has that kind of stuff. And this does the job just fine. Plus, if they fall off, then you can just glue them back on. Yeah. These would be nice. This one is called James. This is Patricia. Patricia! And they're being held by Steve. Steve the Frog. I will be trying to get more yarn in other colors with the size the size of the purple one, and also green, maybe some other colors, so that I can make more things. And these are fairly quick to make. The second one I just needed to see how to make the magic hoop again, magic ring or whatever the hell it's called, because that's where you start. You start at the top and then go around. I mean, it's easy when you finally understand how to make these things. It took me a really long time to understand how these things work, but now I sort of can. Clearly. I mean, come on. This wasn't a humble brag. It was just, yeah. I mean, it's not perfect by any means. I glued the eyes in the wrong place, and some of one of the legs was kind of dropping down, but I intend to keep these for myself, so it's fine. These are just tests, basically. That's what these are. They're tests. It's over 10 minutes already. But that's fine. I will try to make more things. But I need to test uh, them first, to test how to make them first. In order to be able to, like, be confident enough to get some, like, keychain rings and stuff and try to sell it. I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, it's just my hobby. That my hobby is knitting. I like doing that, but it's not the same thing. So, yeah, if I had to choose, I would choose knitting. I don't know, I just like it more. Even though you can make more things with crochet. Like, it's very versatile, as I knew it was. But yeah, I wouldn't be too. Yeah, that's the gate. It clings because it has a cowbell at the top. That was put there by my late grandpa. God, sorry, let me. Yeah, homie, and you'll be getting one, whether you like it or not. Yeah. But if I end up getting the rings, then I will try to sell them online for cheap. Even if it's handmade, like if you try to sell it for too expensive, then people won't get it because they have to pay for the shipping as well. Like if I sell it in real life to real people, I can go a bit higher. But if I'm selling to strangers online, then I have to lower the price a bit, which is a very bad thing to say. But what I'm thinking is, for example, if I try to sell one of these for €1 with the ring and everything, that wouldn't include the time I put in it at all. But I have to think that people would have to pay the shipping, and the shipping is like crazy. Even nationally. So yeah, I would have to put it cheap. But in real life, I could go, for example, €2, because then I would just hand it over and €2. That's it. Online, even if I put it at €1 price tag, the person would pay a minimum of like 5 with customer protection and shipping and yeah, you name it. It's pretty yeah, pretty shit, I'd say. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, anyway, that's all. My Patricia and James, my little purple jellyfish. And today I will be trying to make something else. Well, since I don't have a computer, well, I don't have much choice. aside from crafts or reading, and I read a lot during the week anyway. So yeah, my main issue is that I can't write. I mean, I can on paper, but then I have a problem because my shorthand is so fast that sometimes, because of my brain being weird, I just can't understand what I wrote. Like, if I remember what I wrote, then I can. If, for example, when I was doing the advent calendar that I DIY'd with the poems, I wrote those prompts and then put them aside. Then I didn't remember at all what they were, and I was having trouble understanding what I'd written. So but yeah, I still prefer cursive over uh, the most common type of writing, the kind that people say that everyone uses. Like, I just could never change to that. I am intending to try to learn how to do calligraphy, since my cursive is praised. I'm not bragging. Let me pause. Yeah. Anyway, my hair looks kind of bad. Yeah. Yeah, I will try to get some pens and try to do calligraphy. Since I have not been paid yet, I'm trying my skills elsewhere. And with the crochet, I hope to be able to sell these. Not these. These are mine. But make more and try to sell them. I'm trying to make a bit of a side penny. Yeah. And also try to make some things that could potentially be useful, like pouches and things like that. But for that I will need more yarn. I may need more of that purple one, and rolls of a similar size, of the same size, because I find that that size is pretty good for amigurumi, and I need green to make more frogs. I like the frog. Frog is really nice. And if I make it small, then it can also be a keychain. Also, if I learn how to crochet zippers, I can make little pouches and stuff. Yeah, the person I saw the tutorial of for the jellyfish had like this big jellyfish with the little ones inside. It was like the mother of the jellyfish. Yeah, but I'm not going to make one of those. Why would I? I just want to make more animals, and I will be making one for myself, and then hopefully sell the others. Yeah, this is getting long, and I'm going to click out now. Blue coffee. I wish it was tea. But yeah, I'll be back. That's a threat. And I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.